Hey guys, in this second video I want to show you around Canvas. Last one we talked about the syllabus. This one I want to show you how to find your way around what you need to in Canvas. So once you're in your Canvas page, you've got all these different indices on the left. You can click on modules right here, or you can click on modules down here. In either case, it'll take you to the modules section, which is really where almost everything is that you're going to need for this class. So if you look at the way the modules are organized, there's a week 1 module and a general theme, how to read a scientific journal. A week 2 module focusing on methods and results. Week 3 focusing on intro discussion. Week 4 helping each other understand a paper. That's when you're going to look at an entire paper. In week 5 putting it all together. You're going to do another entire paper, that time completely on your own without help from any of your classmates. Don't worry about this instructor's resources. That's just some stuff from me that you won't even see. When you click on one of the modules, you want to start with the overview. You can skim through here. You can see, okay, there's discussion, a couple quizzes on Tuesday, and it looks like there's going to be a live Zoom that's optional if you want to go to that Tuesday night. All those Zoom meetings are going to be at 6 p.m., by the way, Pacific time. You can look ahead and see Wednesday, okay, I'm going to have 2 discussions on the title and abstract, and a quiz question on question hypothesis, another optional Zoom meeting. Thursday, you see you've got a discussion on intro and discussion sections, and a quiz, another possible Zoom meeting, and then Friday, materials and methods and results, and you'll chime in on that, and then another optional Zoom meeting. So you can glance at it like that, and then start here in the overview link, and you can work your way through them all like this. This gives you an overview of pretty much what we just talked about, shows some due dates, quiz 1, discussion board number 4, etc. Here's where you're going to find a link to the paper. So if you click on the link to the first paper, we're going to use Amos et al. 2014 for the whole week. This is the paper we're in. It's a different paper every week. So every weekend, you should probably grab the paper. You can either look at it digitally or look at it or print it off if you want to do that. I like the feel of paper and making notes and things like that, whatever works for you. You can look at it here in this digital environment just by scrolling through in an HTML format. Or if you like the PDF, these will always have a PDF link here as well. Not always in that exact location, but up near the top, there's always going to be a PDF link so you can download it to your machine, your device, whatever, and you can read it on that as well. Let's go back to our week 1. So you're going to want to download that and have access to that through the entire week. And you can see all the things you're going to need to do, some specific learning outcomes, some goals that I've got for you that week, and then some links here as well under required resources. Now you can either go back to the modules and click on the first discussion board, or you can just go to next. And next will take you to the very first thing, Tuesday, week 1. Now this is what's due on Tuesday. You can work on it ahead of time, but on Tuesday you need to post in discussion 1. So make sure you get over there to discussion 1 and post to it. And that'll be following right after this little summary of Tuesday. Quiz 1A, and here are the questions you're going to need to answer. Here's a link to a short article from Science Magazine you're going to need to read, and then quiz 1B, the second half of that first quiz. And then there'll be an optional Zoom. Click on next and it'll take you right to that first discussion, and you can jump right into the first discussion. You can read the instructions on the initial post. Sometimes there'll be a link to a video, and then if there's a response needed where you're going to respond to your partners, there's some instructions here. It tells you when your initial post is due, and then if there are any follow-ups due, how many follow-ups, and when they're due. And all due dates, due times are always midnight on their due dates. And if there are follow-up responses to your classmates, I'm always going to give you 48 hours to be able to do that. Let's see, what else? So I'm going to go back to, we can go down here to next. And you can see where the first quiz is. And you can jump right into that quiz, and you'll see that there's a video here before you answer the quiz question. These are videos of me with a sample journal article in front of me, walking through what I'm looking for. What can you do? So, for example, in this Intro to Primary Literature, we're going to put a journal article up there from Botts et al. 2017. It's not one of the 5 papers you're reading, but I can walk you through and show you the kinds of things that I want you looking for. There's a second half to the quiz 1B, so you've answered the first half. Now you're going to read this short article from Science Magazine, and you're going to answer another question for quiz 1B. And then the last one on Tuesday it's going to take you to is this optional live Zoom meeting at 6 o'clock. If you want to join, you want to ask questions, you just want to make a personal connection. And there's a lot of those available. There are several of them, especially everything's front loaded in this class, so everything's really heavy up front. So those are the modules. The modules will always be available the Saturday before the week they get rolling. So this one's available now. Next Saturday, week 2 will show up. The Saturday after that, week 3 will show up, and all these will be available to you in that order. The other thing that might be particularly helpful for you is grades. So if you go to your grade book, you won't see the entire class like I do, right? I see all 18 of you. You'll see your name, and then you'll see each of the items, all 16 discussion boards over 3 weeks, and then all 6 of the quizzes, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, and all 6 of the quizzes over the 5 weeks. And that's where all your points are coming from. And then you'll have your total grade here at the end, and you know you need to earn an 82% to get credit for the class. So that's all I wanted to show you around on our Canvas page. I think that's probably all we need to do. You can use this Zoom link if you want to join Zoom this way. You can use the links that are embedded in the modules as well. You can even go to the zoom.us website if that's going to help you as well. And I think that's it. If you have questions about Canvas or about the way the course is organized, please just reach out to me. I'll help you all I can. Looking forward to this class starting soon.